Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the new live here with me, with Silver from Silver Cos Lab, together with the eSUN. Oh, so let's wait if somebody will join us. Today, I think the live it will be a little bit shorter than usual because I will show you how to apply the graphite on the helmet and to show how to make it smooth and metal effect. And for this reason, after I apply one coat of graphite, I need to wait because you cannot touch too much the helmet. So I cannot do many things more. So I will just apply one layer of graphite, show to you how you can stick the graphite on the helmet without ruining it with your finger, because usually the big problem with this kind of stuff is that when you touch the helmet, remaining the graphite stick on your finger or anything else that will touch it. So I will show some tips for prevent this one. So before beginning, let me show you this one is our helmet. These days I just make the gold here. I paint it with a glossy black because for make it the graphite the best way to use the graphite is to have a black glossy surface. So this part is total black. Also the here, I sprayed the here, all the detail, they're remaining very good and crispy. And also I already installed the visor here. This one I will show you here is just show you here. 0.3 millimeter PVC semi-gloss, semi-transparent black, and it's very good because after you can see here it's very dark, but if you wear it, I can totally see from inside to outside. Hello, Sunny, welcome. So today I will apply the graphite on this helmet here, on the ear, on the detail. Try to don't dirty too much the other part. If I will make a little bit dirty, you can always wash and clean, is not a big problem. And also, today I also print another small helmet here. Here we are. This is the Grogu Mandalorian helmet. It's small because it's for my son. Next week there will be a small cost event here in China in my city, and I want to bring my son, and because it's too hot, I don't want to wear a full costume. I just decided to print this helmet, and today also I will apply the Beskar, the metal graphite on the helmet, and I will show you how to stick the visor inside. And this one it will be for my son, and I will wear it my Mandalorian helmet. So we go together like this one because it's too hot. I cannot afford to wear a full costume. I would like, but it's really too hot. So let me put this one away. Few information before we start. When you use the graphite, you need to be very clean and clear because the graphite is super dirty. If it's finished on the floor, don't use something with the water, but collect it with something dry because it will spread and it's very sliding. If you step on your shoes, you can fall down. So I put here some paper. I will use also one bucket here with a plastic to put the graphite inside here and the helmet inside. So all the graphite that will exceed, we finish here. After I finish, I can just fold and throw on the floor. And also, very important is the mask. The graphite is very teeny particles that you cannot breathe because they are toxic. So when you use this kind of product, always use a mask with the air filter. It's very important. Don't play with your health, please. And also, I will show you later how to say how to remove the not the glossy, but the problem of the graphite that if you touch with the finger, it will stick. Many people they use the clear coat after they use the graphite for stick it on the paint. It's a good way. Let me change the camera. It's a good way to use the gloss uh, cover, clear coat. I don't have the word. I also use at the beginning The only problem of this one is that when you use this clear coat, the graphite will lose some of its shiny and become a little bit more darker. So I prefer to use another way that is still allowed to be more bright and don't lose the brightness, and also don't stick on your hand. And also, what else? Yeah, that's one. The first main reason is that one. So let's wait a few other minutes if somebody else is coming today. Sunny, how are you? For the moment, it's only me and you, and you two. One more thing. The graphite, they are different size. Usually, more thin is the graphite, more bright is the color. If you use some graphite that is large, too much big, it becomes more black. That is not bad. It depends on the effect. And also, the graphite, it gives the best result after you put under some light. If you keep your helmet in a place darker with not too much light, it looks like dark. But if you just bring outside under the sun, it will be an amazing, amazing shiny effect, similar to the best car. For make the good best car, you should use the electro paint and some chromo paint. Okay, so let's start. First, wear the gloves. I also need to pay attention because I have a lot of stuff on the floor near to me because I need many tools today for work. And I need to pay attention that the cat, you don't jump in the bucket of water, the graphite, or something else, so it will be a mess. Let's put away a little bit the helmet. First one, this is the backlight. This is the graphite. As you can see, let me fix the camera. You see, this one is all powder of graphite. This is a big box of graphite. Show you in the camera without touching the camera because now my hand is full of graphite. Here, I hope you can see something with this powder. This is the graphite. How to apply? Usually we use a sponge if the cat is going to drink the water. Cat is not your water. So let me put back this one. Let me take my helmet from down because now it's full of dirty. This is a sponge. What I will use today. So I just put first the mask. I almost forgot the mask. So good recommendation, and after I'm the first one to forget the safety. Mask here. Secondly, with the headset is not so simple. I need to remove the gloves. First the mask. It will be a little bit difficult to talk with the filter, with the mask here, and it will be a little bit difficult. I will try. Oh, yeah. I hope the audio is not so bad. So let's come back here. Let's see another glove. Oh, watch. And now it's safe and we can start. So, to the graphite. A good way to use it is make some circle movement. And look here, look at that. Look how shiny already is. This is the graphite. Important is that the surface must be smooth. If it's not very smooth, you will have some artifacts. Don't worry if you go a little bit over there. After I said, we can remove before we stick. apply circle movement on your helmet, on your black. This helmet, if you didn't see the previous slide, is a file Roman infantry helmet from Mystery Maker file pattern. Is an amazing file, and this guy, he makes amazing project. His files are literally pick the best that you can find, and his support is amazing. Just look, just one layer coat of graphite. And this one normally you can pass 2 or 3 times according to how much you want the effect. Let's put a little bit more. Try to remove all the exceed that you made. If you go over the paint here that I sprayed before, it's not a problem. Next time I will teach you one trick, how to use the spray paint to cover the small gap without needing to spray everything again. Here. With the sponge is very easy also to reach inside parts. Here. Here. This graphite it works good on the black, also on the gray, but the best one is the glossy black. On the gold, it doesn't cover at all, so it just makes it a little bit dirty. Okay, look how blinking you can reflect. And again, this is just the first layer. So now let's apply the small gaps here on the ear. And after we pass the gold on the lids here, the symbol. Let's make here. And let's make here. Oh, so the first time, first layer coat is already made. A little bit here, a little bit here. So now let's pass to the other side. Let's put a little bit more graphite again. I really hope you can hear my voice a little bit, but I have to wear the mask. You can't breathe this powder, this toxin. It's dangerous. So safety first, always. Any of your work can fade with your life. So round movement, circle movement. Yes, you have a little bit of the defect. Like I told you last time that this file was printed with 2 different printers, even if it's scaled with the same size. According to the eSUN, a little bit different from the 2 different printers. We don't match exactly. I try to fix as much as I can, but a little bit remaining, unfortunately. But it's okay like this. Here, here. A little bit here. You just need to well as yourself round circle. Here, whenever you see black, you apply your graphite. When you see that it doesn't change the color too much, you just put a little bit more. But don't exceed too much. It's better pass more time and make only one top layer because after it will be more difficult to clean. Oh, try to have one smooth and even surface as much as you can. Here again, to clean some drops of this graphite to try to clean. Oh, I think that's not lost. I think the first part is okay. As you can see, look at it. It's totally another helmet now. This is metal. It's so cool. Okay, now let's wait a little bit with this one, and let's make this same with one of them. It's a little bit more graphic, and yes, that's right. Fantastic. This way for my best car now is a good moment for the Mandalorian. I just finished the season 3, and oh my god, I want the season 4 now. I can't wait. This trick here, this is the graphite, is so simple. It's very good process. You need to be very careful. The first time that I make this one, I made a spread graphite on the floor. It was a disaster. If you use the correct way, use the glove, you use the mask, use a bucket to collect all the graphite that is pulled down from here, you will not have any problem. Now just look the difference from front and back. That is black, front is metal and reflective. And still didn't use any gloss. And probably even on it, because I told you, if you put some gloss here first or stick, you will lose some blinking. The graphite doesn't need to have anything on the top. You can use some gloss if you want to use more layers of graphite. If you want a little bit more bright, after this first layer, you can put a clear gloss to stick the first layer of graphite. And after when it's dry, you can apply a second coat of graphite. I usually, what I need, one is more than enough. I'm so happy for the helmet for myself, even if I know that after I finish everything, when I get to him, after 5 minutes, he will throw on the floor for sure, and he will break it, like all the kids. 3 years old, it will be his first cosplay. He tried the last time the helmet, he liked so much, he fits perfectly. If you want to scale your helmet, I recommend you to use Armor program. It's a paid program, but it's just lifesaver. This helmet was still on my side, son. I just took his two components and make an horizontal with his size. I put the helmet, and after I adjust the scaling, it is like 95%, and it's ready to go. This helmet is from the passion of Liquid Industry. Liquid Industry makes one amazing promotion few months ago that for $2, $10 every month, you can have access on all his library until of course you are in his catalog. Now because many people they're tweaking and they want download the whole library and left, you raise up the price of this catalog. But if you join at the beginning like I did and you're still in this catalog, for $10 you can have access of a lot of files. Mm, another thing here. This is not the other people to ability to control of my collection that doesn't reflect or if something has happened here. Oh, here look, uh, beautiful, beautiful it is. A little bit. Wow. Oh, it's just one time using the graphite. And look at how beautiful is this helmet. Okay, now let's put away the graphite before I step on it and make a mess. So I can remove my gloves for a moment and remove my mask. Ah, I can breathe again. Oh, I have some graphite even on the face. I don't know how it's possible, but this graphite is very thin and everywhere. Look at that. I'm ready for the war. Okay. Yes, Annie, it's this trick for making the metal effect. If you make it in the good way, it's fantastic. Now it's time for remove the exceed of the graphite and make the helmet less sticky. The first new pair of gloves because the other one was full of graphite and you need to have some clean gloves. So I consumed a lot of this latex glove in the last period. Also because I start to use also the aerography now with the first experiment. I'm very happy with the result. The tunnel that I showed you last time, I finished to print finally, and I start to paint with aerographer, with airbrush, in my first experience almost. So let's see what will happen. Cat going. So for remove the exceed, I need to pay attention. I have a cat here. We can use some warm water. Now, that one is I cannot go outside and take the hot water now. I just prepare it here in advance. Cat, oh, cat that is licking the helmet. Still cold. Oh, now it's warm. Now, with the warm water, just take some Scottex. You can wet your Scottex a little bit and start to pass. Like this, you will remove the extra part of the graphite and still keep the blinking. After this one, you need to wait until it will dry, of course. You cannot touch directly. But in this way, you will remove the exceed of the graphite that it can dirty your hands and every stuff. Look, for example, now the finger is already much cleaner if I touch. So let's slowly, slowly take your Scottex and pass wherever you put the graphite. Let's wash it a little bit. Don't put too much water or you will remove also some of the graphite. You just need a little bit wet, wet with the warm water to remove the sticky part of the graphite. Okay, let me change another suffix. Hi Massimiliano, welcome. You lost the first part where the magic appears, how to make the metal effect. But you can watch later, recover the previous part of the video. This helmet, for the people that forgot, I show you the first slide how to print using Cura slicer and FL Sun 400 and the Bamboo Lab. And I print using the PLA Plus of eSUN, gray one. I left here in the comments in the description the profile of the slicers and the printer that I used. Of course, not the file. If you want this file, you need to join to the Patreon of Mystery Maker to get file like this one and much more. This helmet is print at the fast speed of 400 millimeters by second. And thanks to the higher flow of the eSUN PLA Plus, you can get a very smooth and clean surface even with this high speed. With other filaments, it's not so simple to reach this quality at that speed. You need a filament that is support the high flow. Now is also releasing the new filament HF high flow that is designed specific for work as better as it can with a fast printer, even better than the normal PLA that is already very good. I will have the chance to try it a little bit that the new PLA plus HF, and even if the PLA plus normal has a very good smooth surface, with the HF filament is even better. I don't know how it's possible, but it's fantastic. But it still lose a little bit because after you need to be dry and after you need to pass another time the paper. But you see now just with the paper is much more clean. For all the gold that you maybe have dirty or ruined a little bit, I will show you one trick how to use, because this one I use the spray can. So now you cannot spray again because you cannot mask where you put the graphite because it will remove. So I will teach you one trick for to use the spray as a normal color for painting. Let me check. Paper is clean. Yeah, already much clean, and the helmet is super smooth. Now let's check one. Yes. So look at the helmet. Ta-da! Wow, so cool. This is one of my best favorite helmets ever, probably. Look at that. Right. If you put the light directly, look how it changes the color. You can see the reflection. Look, it's fantastic. Okay, I break all my stuff on the back and you already remove almost all the graphite. This one, after it will dry, I can just put another time some paper to remove it and it's okay. After that one, I can pass the gold here, the symbol that is the Mystery Maker symbol, because of course he put his name in every file, he deserves. He's a great artist. So now let's remove the extra graphite from the helmet of my son. Change gloves, these one are too dirty. If I touch this one, I will spread the graphite and it's useless. Yeah, I told you today is a little bit dirty section 5, but because many people ask me how to apply the graphite for the best effect, so this is my way. Many people use different way. There is not one better than the other one. As soon you get the result that you like, that's perfect. I tried different way. I tried with the clear gloss in the end, tried a different way. I found this solution is the most suitable for me. Maybe it's not the more suitable for you. You can have your way to make the best car, but this one, as you see, is very fast, very simple, and especially very effective. Okay, so take the helmet of my son. Oh, I need to change the camera. Sorry, computer with a wet finger. Okay. Oh, much water. I'm so sad if I think that this helmet, he will not survive longer. Already one helmet of Daredevil, my helmet that my son loves. Every time he comes here, he wears it, but it's too big from him. So he just wear it, start to go around, and fall down every time the helmet. But the face happy of my son is the best for the world. So until my son is happy, I will make thousands of best friends from him. And I don't know if some of you here has a son or some young nephew. Did you ever go to some course event with a child, younger child? Because this one can give you the opportunity to make some very funny cosplay that normally by yourself you can't. For example, I will make Mandalorian Mando together with Grogu because without my son it was impossible. Massimiliano, wonderful job as always. Thank you. Massimiliano, if you don't know, is a great painter artist using the airbrush. These days, I'm learning how to use the airbrush, and he's my teacher. He accepts to help me as much as he can. He's in Italy. I'm a little bit far away from him. I'm in China, so it's not so simple. But even that is helping with some tips, suggestion, which airbrush buy, which color, the thinner, and everything. So after I get some knowledge, if you want, I will bring some content also here, and we can print and paint something live maybe once. Who knows? Here we are doing something together, something that I like, and something that maybe you want to learn. Last time I received some good feedback from the tutorial of Chitubox. Many of you are interested on the resin printer, but they're afraid because it's totally different from the FDM. So I'm happy that the first tutorial, very short tutorial, give some basic knowledge to you, and after you can continue to search online, or as many of you doing, you can ask me on Messenger, on Facebook, or here you can write in the comment. I will answer to you. You can ask me any information, any suggestion, and I will be more than happy to help you. Almost finished also this one. Let's try. Uh, After dry, let's check if it loses the paint. For the people that just connect now or just start watching now, I'm using the warm water. It's important to use warm water. The cold water, it doesn't remove enough the graphite. So remember, use the warm water. Oh, let's check. Clean paper. Clean. Okay. You see, it's already almost ready. And change camera. Here, look, my first best car helmet for my son. The blacksmith of Mandalorian will be proud of me. Try to show with the light because it's look very dark, but it's not. It's just because I told you, you need the light. Maybe here, maybe the other camera you can see better. Wait. Here, yeah, here you can see much better. You see how bright it is? It's reflective me. It's fantastic. Okay, now that we finish these two helmets, let me remove the gloves. Oh, my hands are free again. Drink some water. Let's remove this water here before I make a mess. Now, probably if I touch, I will dirty a little bit again. So I will use one more time some gloves. Let me put back my headset. I forgot to ask, Sandy, Massimiliano, how is the connection today? How is the audio and video quality of the live? Is good? Is bad? Is better than the other last time? He had some problem of buffering. Give me some feedback, please. It's the cat moving like a shark around me. Now my hand a little bit wet and put Sunny. It's good. Oh, okay, perfect. Every time is and a coin. A coin. We toss the coin and check if it's good or not the connection. So for the visor, here you see I already put the visor. Many people ask, what do you use, where I can find, blah, blah, blah. It's this one. This is my secret. Look, this is just PVC semi-transparent black. This is that one that you can cut and use for the cover of the notebook from your son. You can buy in any shop. It's very simple, very flexible. This is what I'm using. If you point the light directly, it's totally bright. But if the normal condition, it's black, as you see in the other helmet. So I already prepared one part, because for shipping, I need a long time. So here we have that one. It has a film that you need to remove. Look, it's passing the cat, full of fur. Yeah, this one I can brush later, likely. There has one film on the top and on the back that you need to remove. And after, I already shaped this one. So this one, let me fix the camera. Here, I will just shape and stick inside here. And for stick and connect, I just use some tap, this one, the silver one that is super, super strong. So we apply slowly one side. Try to don't put on the part that is visible. Stick on the PVC, and after stick on the helmet. This one, if you make a mistake, you can simply remove and put it back. So it's not a problem. Try to don't remove and put on the PVC directly, because you can ruin a little bit the film. But a few times you can fix it. Otherwise, you just cut another piece. It's very cheap. So now I put it here. With the gloves, it's much more difficult than I thought. Let me see. Here's it. Okay. Where is my tape? Here. Oh. It's impossible with the gloves, guys. I need to remove the gloves. I don't have grip. After here, we put a little bit here. And now let's go to the other side. Oh, without the gloves is much better. Let's stick here. Let's stick on the corner. Remember, never put where you see from outside. You see, let's see inside. Where are you? Inside that you don't see the tape. A little bit here. A little bit here. And is enough. Here we are. This is the best Grogu helmet for my 3-year-old son. Massimiliano, good. It's better than last time. I'm very happy. Look at it. And this is ready, yeah? I can pass another time one paper to remove the extra graphite, but you see, already nothing. It's already good. So this one later I can stick the ear with the glue, because now I just push and not stick. This file here is from the patron of Nico Industry. This gorgeous helmet here is from Mystery Maker. Wait, this one you need to see from here because it's too good. You have to look it. Look at that. This one we make together. The first live, I show you how to slice, how to print, oriented, the settings. After I show you how to send, how to connect and stick the part together. And today, how to make the best card. So after it's totally dry, I will put some paint here. I will show you one moment the trick, how to use the spray for fix that one. And for today we finish. Wait a moment. Let me take the spray. Here. Okay. For this purpose, this is the spray that I use. It's a Chinese. It's a gold. What I usually do is take some cap, more than one, because it will ruin it faster. Shake very well. Spray inside like this. Like this, you have some liquid inside. You can take one brush, clean. You just take this one and you can paint. Now you have the same color of your spray. You can go to recover all the details. Now I need to wait until it's totally dry, the graphite, otherwise it will not have the same effect. But in this way, when you mask something and maybe you dirty, you can just use the same spray you put in the cap. You see, you have some liquid. This is the same color that I use for my helmet. So I can just pass wherever I need on the line here. You see, and I recover the color. You need to be very careful because if you dirty the black, after you need to make again. So take your time. Slowly, slowly. Now I need to wait until the graphite is totally dry. Otherwise, I risk to don't stick well the color, or maybe color is stick, but it will be a little bit darker than usual, and it's not nice. It needs to be the same color effect. Okay, here just dump a little bit of size. That's clean. Okay. Okay, here I need to wait a little bit because it's still too wet. Just pass one moment like this. Okay. Okay, here we are. Change the camera. Voila. I recovered the line. It's much more visible, the line, more goldy. So, guys, here a little bit dirt. Let me clean before it dry. Otherwise, after it will be a mess. Okay, so for today, we finish here. If you have some other question, let me know now. We have a few minutes until I finish one moment to cover this black part here. Let me know if the live like this one can be useful for you. If you like what you saw, what you want to see next time. I told you next time I would like to bring some racing content again. I want to show to you how to, my way to clean the print after printing, how to remove the support, how to wash, how to cure. and all the procedure from the print when it's finished to print until it's ready to be painted. So all the preparation of the files. So this is the helmet. Voila. Look at that. Yo. It's fantastic. I don't want to remove it. I really love it. And I totally can see from inside to outside. And as you can see from outside, you cannot see almost anything. It's fantastic. Okay, so for today, we finish here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. If you have other questions, please every time write here in the comments. As always, remember to subscribe to the channel of eSUN if you like what you do so. Thumbs up, activate the bell and the notification and everything else. So that's for all